All right. Getting things online. Spawning here in the bottom left in what is essentially the overall semifinals. It's going to be Flipside Tactics, Purple Protoss, puCK, who, oops, I gave the wrong score to.
In the top right, as the blue Terran, it's Kelazhur.
Okay, so again, just throwing out, like, there's a lot of different strategies, a lot of different. What?
Huh?
Oh, sorry, I was trying to interject. I was gonna say there's a lot of different strategies and a lot of different ways to play the game. And we're seeing a lot of disruptors get some cool hits. We're seeing some focus on the ground. We saw the attempt at Storms last game. I'm still not convinced the attempt at Storms was good versus bad, though, because it was kind of a, again, like 4 or 5 liberties get given away in the middle of the map, and all this other bad stuff kept happening for puCK. I don't know whether
disruptors.
You're
doing like.
Thank you. I don't know why I'm doing that. You know what it is? No, I know why I'm doing that because we're fucking 14 hours casting. But anyways, I really want to see just how this game shapes up for him if again, like, try anything else. Cheese, try an all-in, try Phoenix Colossus, some sort of stuff. I mean, the thing about puCK that I know is a good thing is he's got a lot of builds in his back pocket. So going for this pylon over here, potentially.
So I just really thought that the High Templars were coming at a much quicker time. I mean, he seriously had so much gas to put into it. I really thought that it would have been cool. Maybe he tries it again. Maybe he noticed that, or maybe he's just going to throw away the High Templars in general, which would suck. And with a proxy, it would seem like that would be the answer. He's just going to one base and go back to Protoss roots and Legacy of the Void.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say Stargate. It's the most typical thing, but we did see him do the Immortal proxies earlier. And I got to say, versus Terran, I don't think it would be the worst choice in the world. But we'll see what he decides to slap down here in just a sec, as it is going to be a Robo. So like I said, we saw this a little bit earlier, not too surprising. This would actually be really cool if this opened up with, instead of Immortals, an Adept with a Warp Prism, and just get in there early for harass and then build the Immortals up behind it. But we'll see what puCK has planned. He should be good for defense at home too. Mothership course coming out, the Adept's on the way. Or was on the way? Did it not respawn? No. Canceled it for the Mothership core, I guess.
I mean, he could just do actually, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna wait and see what he gets from that Warp Prism. Oh, Reaper's gonna be very annoying with, of course, 70% done.
It's up to 2 kills already. Going for that third.
33.
Wow, really nice. Really nice.
Oh.
Alright, well, that kills the Reaper. Nicely done. And it is going to be opening up here with the Immortals, so. I guess one of the downsides for Kelazhur is he didn't confirm that there wasn't an actual. He never ducked in there. So he might have done this and just been like, okay, this looks a little bit weird, but I don't know. The problem is it's so hard to assume things. We do have bunkers on the way, though, so he knows something's up.
Yeah, he saw the second gateway, first of all, behind the mineral, and then he also saw a lot of gas taken. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he actually did see that. Okay.
The gateway is like the pretty obvious tell, I think, at this time, although I'm not 100% sure on Legacy of the Void timings. Point is, he knows that something is up, so he's in at least one bunker. Getting Winter Mines and just letting that, he could be getting a reactor for quicker double medevacs, but Winter Mines gonna do him better here. Just gonna hold off on the tech labs for a while, too. I think these are all the appropriate responses if you think that someone's gonna all in you.
Well, Widow Mines, I think, are always going to be your best friend. Anything Protoss, they just get that bonus damage versus shield, so if nothing else, kind of like a ghetto EMP, but this is one of those times where, again, like, the question of that new Immortal ability comes into play. Like, it's going to be a lot stronger versus things like Bio, it's going to be a lot weaker versus things like Marauders, or I guess it's stronger versus Marines, but there's everything else. But, yeah, the barrier ability can soak quite a bit of damage. If those are on the front lines, maybe they go down fast, or maybe they end up tanking all the damage in the world you want. Either way, I mean, these Widow Mines look like they're going to be going across the map instead of staying at home, and that could be a big problem.
Maybe. It's always the double-edged sword, man. Which choice will be better? Hard to say. 50-50.
I don't think that's how any of those phrases are going to be used.
Nope, it's all making sense.
The Verizon 50-50, so it's going to be a really crappy connection.
Exactly. But seriously, I mean, the supply deals will be busted down pretty quickly, and a bunker will be busted. Yeah, that has no choice. I mean, really, against Immortals, you want some location where SCVs can get a full surround, which can be counterintuitive sometimes, but still has the wall up, still has the ramp to fall back on.
Yeah, I mean, the Adepts could technically transfer through this, but I think taking a hit on engagement might be in puCK's best interest. SCVs are spamming repair, but once again, he does that thing where he turns every unit into a Blink unit with a War Prism, so a really sick micro. He will block down the other command.
Widowmines have landed. They get a decent shot. They're both still alive.
12 workers.
Observer's on the way, but I think by the time it reaches over there will be a second shot ready.
Kelazhur's supply block from those depots going down. He actually can't build anything. He's only just now getting stuff built because he's losing units, not because he's got supply. Again, that sort of Blink control coming out of the War Prism. He's picking up and grabbing everything. God, I love watching puCK work, but he's down on so few workers behind this. So he's got to win with what he has because he doesn't have a lot of Warpins left in him.
Production is being cut from Kelazhur, though. He just really needs any Widowmines, any medevacs he can get out. Stim, that wasn't gonna happen.
Oh, that War Prism control was so sick. I really admire watching people do stuff like this, but everything's dying or flying. There's no production for Kelazhur. He wants to hold on with what he has, but it's going to be so difficult. There's so many units here that are just susceptible to the Adepts.
Yeah.
Well, it's just kind of crab walking around getting some shots fired. So while the Widowmines are slowly winning the game elsewhere, the Observers over here guaranteeing that the army won't fall to it. Nice force fields off on the army so we can kill more of the SCVs that were pulled into this action. Command Center is going to need to be lifted if it wants a chance to survive, but even then there's sentries on it. Looks like it is going to blow up. And puCK, dirty puCK, is going to actually take this game by the looks of it. The Widowmines can never kill the buildings, so if it comes down to pure base trade, I mean, that's where this really comes down to it.
Oh, they were cleaned up, I believe. The Observer was made.
Oh yeah, they were. So they were.
So Kelazhur definitely can't win. Let's just put it at 1-1. This is having some hope, you know.
I don't oppose the way puCK won this, though. Like, I really think this is a good move, especially if you don't feel confident taking on the late game. But again, impressed by the Warp Prism control more than anything else here. That pickup drop micro has cost only 4 Adepts to die on the offensive. I mean, the rest of everything's dead as probes in a home, but like, here's the final pull out of Kelazhur. He's going to try and hold, but it's not going to matter. Immortals are not going down anytime soon. GG is called, and puCK, ladies and gentlemen, will take game number 2, tying it up 1-1. Cool beans. Not impossible to beat Terran, as it turns out.
Oh, doesn't all-in really count?
I mean, it's a win. A win's a win.
Alright.
Trying to qualify for Dreamhack. You worry about balance later, because the game, ideally, will be balanced later. But anyways, yeah, just, again, squeezing in an ad break, giving ourselves 2 minutes of breathing time. See you guys in a minute as we finish up with this best of 3 when we return.